What's up YouTube, Mike the Math Man here, and in this video we're going to be reviewing this car. It's a 2004 Acura TL. I just purchased it a couple days ago. So this is gonna be a little bit of a different kind of video than, you know, the tech stuff like you guys have been used to if you've been watching my channel. I've had one of these cars before, but I had to sell it because it needed a lot of maintenance, and we were moving out of state, and anyway, so it was just gonna be easier for me to sell it rather than keep it. So ever since buying the first Acura TL, I've been longing for another one. I've been longing to purchase another one and drive another one. I've like completely fallen in love with this car. It's not perfect, especially, you know, being 13 years old, but in my opinion, this is the best Acura TL that Acura has made. I have no experience with the brand new ones right now. I imagine the A-Spec's pretty cool for the TLX, but this one pretty much changed the game for Acura when they came out with the 2004 to 2008 model Acura TL. So let's take a look inside. Let's look inside the trunk first. So what you want to do, if you're a new Acura owner, just press and hold the trunk button. The trunk opens. There's also another trunk button inside the door. I'll show you that later. Trunk's pretty big. Got my tripod and camera stuff right there, and it's my wife's stuff. Pretty big trunk. And this opens up into the back seat. Another way of getting into the trunk is through this button right here. Getting into the car. You got your gauge cluster, dashboard, shifter right there. Let's start it up. Turn the radio off to avoid copyright issues. This car has just under 126,000 miles on it. $125,940. We've got dual air conditioning modules right here, so you can change the temperature for both of them at the same time, or if you want to press the dual button, you get custom temperatures for both driver and passenger. I usually just keep it the same because I'm usually the only one in here. Sunroof. Lights. We've also got custom like presets for seat position. So we've got electric seats right there. What you can do is you can program like a specific position that feels comfortable to you with these buttons. Press the memory button right here, and then press 1 or 2 depending on which one you want. So if there's two drivers, you're one, let's say like your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, or whatever is the other one, or family member, they can have preset number 2, you can have number 1. So I'm not sure what this green color actually like technically is called, but this is the color that I purchased. The previous one that I had was white, and the white showed a bunch of dirt like really easily. But the good thing about the white color was it stayed cool in the summertime really well. So we'll see how this one does. The back seats are pretty spacious. Got the air conditioning right there, but more than enough room to comfortably seat a couple guests. I've had the previous Acura TL that I owned, I've had family members ride back here many times, and they never complained about lack of room or anything. We've also got a little bit of storage right here. A little bit of storage. This folds down. We've got a couple of cup holders that come out. A little bit of storage right here as well. And on the driver's side, I'll keep some water in there. And this comes out a little bit little bit. Also have some storage in here, some cup holders. This opens up. Standard stuff. Dual exhaust in the back. So let's start it up and see what the exhaust sounds like. So one of the things that made me fall in love with this car originally was just the smoothness of the transmission and the acceleration. I mean, I'm sure like if anybody who's watching that right now, if you have like, you know, a hypercar or like a legit sports car, not just a sports sedan like this one is, you'd be like, what the heck is this guy talking about? But this is like the car that has more or less turned me into a car enthusiast over the last couple of years. And just the smooth acceleration and gear changes and things like that is partly why. I think this goes 0 to 60 in the mid to upper 5s, something like that. But even at 125,000, heck, even at like close to 200,000 miles, I mean, this car, these cars can, like, they can get up and they feel almost, pretty much brand new. Like the previous one that I owned had 160 something thousand miles on it when I purchased it, and it was great. The steering is super smooth. I think if it were me, I would prefer a little bit more of a connection to the road, but for what it is, this is fine. If I'm correct, I'm not sure if you can get the Type S in the 2004 or 2005 models. Maybe you can, maybe you guys know. But I know you can get them in the 2007 and 2008. And I'm pretty sure the difference, or I heard the difference was just the Type S had a stiffer suspension and of course more horsepower. There are some issues, like I was saying with the previous TL that I owned. A major issue with this model is the transmission, specifically third gear. After a while, and I'm sure it's different for every car, but third gear, the transmission has a tendency to slip a lot, and with the other one, it eventually, the engine light came on, and long story short, it needed a new transmission. That's one of the very few issues about this car that I've read online and like the Acura forums and places like that, and from the mechanics that have worked on the other car themselves. It's got some other quirky things. The leather on the front seats cracks fairly easily. So like if you're looking for an older 2004 to 2008 TL, more than likely the front seats, unless they've just been immaculately taken care of, more than likely the front seats will have some cracking on them. But they're still comfortable to sit in, and unless it's just like super bad, it shouldn't really be an issue. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. There will definitely be more car videos like this coming, and also more tech videos. So if you enjoy those, stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah.